So this piece is clearly a catastrophe. The idea is that it's not just one bad event, it's the combination of all bad events, like the worst case of the worst case scenario. So worst case scenario is something that ends humanity. Even worse than that would be if all of those different worst case scenarios simultaneously happened. Like pretty much you're in a blue, cold, flooded place. So flood is one of the symbols for, a catastrophe, but also historically a symbol for chaos. So everything that I painted below the water is little details of what happens when a catastrophe hits. So, the car, the loss of transportation, the loss of human life, the telephone pole, which is the loss of communication. You have a little bush here, which is agricultural food. So I tried to think in my head, what are the events or what are the things that aren't bad but would potentially end humanity? So just kind of working around the painting, you have a bomb or a nuclear bomb about to drop. So nuclear warfare, nuclear proliferation. Having the little figure standing on the shoulder, there's a flare, which is my way of painting myself in there. The flare's my last name for emergency distress. But if you zoom in really, really close, you'll notice that I painted a whole plague of either insects or some sort of biblical callback to a catastrophe. So as you're kind of moving your way and going in like a clockwise position, above the robot, you have a little UFO. So ending humanity by the existence of some sort of alien or extraterrestrial beast, that's in there. And as you continue to the Ring of Fire, I guess that is my way of painting like a coronal mass ejection, some sort of sun-caused event that could wipe out humanity. Moving forward from that, you have the idea of a comet impact to Earth the way it's positioned. And then you have the Earth below it, and it is painted blue like it's got an ice age. So ice age, comet impact, coronal mass injection, aliens, nuclear bombs, and we're just getting started. So the reason why those two particular symbols are formed in a dialogue or a message is because humanity has already been impacted by some event that was responsible for melting the North American ice sheet around 10,000 years ago. But to keep going around the painting, you have nuclear silos in the background. It's like a nuclear meltdown. Across from that, you have volcanoes and eruptions. You have the flood. The broken middle of the robot is the earthquake. And then the robot itself is the rise of AI or technology. The red dot is a throwback to 2001: Space Odyssey, with HAL being one of the first AIs that I personally had an experience with viewing through a movie. The idea of an AI or an intelligent or super intelligent robot. You have all of the worst case scenarios, and you even have, the figure sending out for help, the figure struggling to hold on, and the figure who lost the struggle. So besides the elements of the humanity, everything's tied together by the focal point in the piece. The element that was going to go on the torn sheet or blanket or whatever it is that it needed to be a positive message. And so I literally was like positive as a plus sign. So when I thought about it that way, I thought of first aid and help, and in the worst case scenarios, tends to bring out the best in humanity. The best comes out, and that best is usually expressed by help and love and empathy. And so in thinking about this level of destruction and negativity, chaos and disorder, I'm able to reach a certain perspective in my own life. Dealing with heavier thoughts make the little day-to-day material things a lot easier to get through. I guess from like a more artistic angle was to be almost like a old school horror movie poster, larger than life. Primarily blues, and then all of the points of interest, warm tones of either orange or yellow, something warm to balance out everything. So the idea in that is that the balancing of the two colors is the way of accepting the yin and yang, and how the negative can create a positive outcome, and then a little to be continued. So who knows what happens after the end of the world? Maybe it keeps going, maybe it doesn't. Hey guys, just wanted to say thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, please be sure to hit the like button. If you'd like to see more content, please subscribe. If you'd like notifications for when new videos come out, please hit the bell. If you have any other questions, all the information should be in links below in the description. Thank you very much for watching.